My name is Tony.
I'm Cody.
And we're here in Lockhart, Texas at Black's BBQ. As you can see, they're open 8 days a week. Beautiful little town, and here we go. As you can see, it's a little cold outside. Our pecs are showing it. Let's go inside and eat some barbecue.
Beef rib breakfast.
Beef rib breakfast, I like it.
Best day ever.
Let's go. Nice American flag.
Zach, you want to go, bud?
Well, thank you, sir. Look at this. This is awesome.
Look at the history in these photos.
Yeah. Look at this old school.
Boy, there's smoke in the air, isn't there?
Yeah, you can smell the smoke. You saw the wood outside. You can smell the smokers. You can see it going on.
This is kind of that AJ's has kind of recreated that smoke in the air feel like this.
Yeah, yeah.
My wife said I could have a beef rib.
Hello, we got permission to just do some filming today. Awesome. And we want to come out and check out Black's. I think we're just here for the barbecue.
How are these pickles?
The big pickles.
They look thick and wonderful. These.
So we have the sweet thick pickles in the
sweet
front,
pickles.
and then we have the regular sour that's free inside here.
Yeah.
Oh, we got that crust on top. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
And what did everybody else
Hi,
get?
guys. So we're going to do one beef rib.
How's the
Cody.
rice?
Well, that's his. Cody.
What?
I'm going to get, I'm going to do brisket.
I'll be back.
A couple slices of beef brisket, moist. What else do you recommend? Chicken would be great. Let's do half a chicken. Okay, I'm gonna do mine separate. So he's got the beef rib. Yeah, he's got the beef rib, and I'll do brisket and chicken. Chicken and some moist brisket. Let's go for 3, please.
You're still filming?
Yeah, I'm still filming. Real men can carry beef ribs and film at the same time.
Here, Zach, you turn that over and show the camera how great that beef, that smoke ring is on that beef.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Wow, look at that. And I'm going to show you a piece right here. It's holding together on its own. Look at that nice bark and smoke ring, but look at the smoke ring on this.
Oh, dang.
You can really zoom in on that one here.
Wow.
I like that.
Try that one, Cody, see what you
Okay,
think.
that might be my favorite bite.
Yep,
Okay,
of course.
so Black's is, you might not know this. Black's is known for their ribs, their beef ribs.
Beef.
Are they known for anything else?
Beef sausage.
Beef sausage.
Yeah, so they're known for their beef. That's it.
Beef.
So Black, known for beef, and they do beef well.
This is the original Black's.
Yep.
There's a few Blacks. Some
1932.
family drama going on there.
That beef sausage is different. I'm not judging. I'm just admiring.
I think it's a pro move, actually.
Whoa.
I think your doctor would be like, yes.
You take the fatty beef sausage into the beef rib fat.
Okay.
It's different.
So what did you guys think about the brisket? Smoky. It's good. It's
Dude, that's sausage.
definitely has smoke on it. You can definitely taste the smoke.
Yeah, my eyes for that piece was I'll be honest, better than the result.
Okay.
When I looked at it, it looked so amazing. That
It's
might
dry.
be my best bite. It was a little dry.
I think this one's going to redeem itself.
but-
Try this bite right there. I think that one's going
If
to be
this is
the
what
bite.
they're known for, they should be.
Uh-huh.
That sausage was freaking amazing.
It's a beef sausage. A lot of people do the pork sausage. A little bit more forgiving.
Yeah, I didn't
But
know
it is
beef
harder to
sausage
do,
was
right?
a thing for a long time, but yeah.
And that's the original. Got good flavor. It's not dry. It's not whatever. And that's the jalapeno one, right?
And I said that I could. And so he asked, he's like, do you want a
Right on the
smaller
Right on the bread.
beef rib or a bigger one? And just to make a point, I asked for a bigger one. So I'm gonna see if I can eat this for breakfast. I think part of the problem is for breakfast I had Snow's brisket and Snow's ribs
This morning.
this morning for breakfast.
And we know we're going to Kreitz next, right?
Uh-huh. So
Okay, don't.
you're in for something special.
Sorry, little one. Daddy's working right now, drinking beer and eating barbecue. Come here,
not
come
for
here. We're
everyone.
just playing. Come
It's
here.
not
We're gonna
for
make you a
everyone.
plate. We're gonna make you a plate. Put some brisket on here.
Okay.
So I had a piece of that beef rib. That was amazing. The chicken I haven't had yet. So yesterday, Carrie's chicken and Snow's was really good. Let's try this one here. So that's the hard part about chicken. So looking at the camera, when you do barbecue, usually the brisket's hard. It is. Beef ribs are easy. Pork ribs are easy. Sausage is easy. Beef ribs are
Beef
easy.
ribs are easy.
Feels pretty hard to
I'm
beat.
sorry. Really? Wow. Anyhow, look at my chicken bite here. I take a bite, but the skin didn't come off with it. It's chewy and it's hard. And so that's the hard part about doing chicken in competitions is really hard. Because a lot of times people, they focus so much on the brisket and they focus so much on the ribs, but the chicken is also equally valued and equally pointed
Okay.
as just as much. And has sometimes a brisket, if you want to win overall championship, But to make a chicken crispy skin is hard and smoke. Carrie did that yesterday, and I was like, so underrated, but it's so hard to do.
Yeah.
So I want you guys, next thing we do at the house, do a chicken. And then you're gonna sit there going, oh shit, that beef rib was a lot easier. And you know
I'm
what?
not sure where you get a chicken.
I'm allergic to chicken.
What are you, chicken? What are you, chicken, Colonel Sanders?
I don't think this is a good plan.
It doesn't have a good smoke. It doesn't have a smoke to it. It's cooked. It's like, but it doesn't smoke. It's not bad.
No,
It's not bad.
it's moist turkey. Usually I don't like turkey because it's really dry. It's fairly moist, but
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys want chicken? Take the skin off, you'll be happy. It's got a good smoke to it, it's got a good pink color to it, it's cooked all the way through, and it's moist, not dried out, which is also good.
Yeah.
It's hard to do. Because you gotta remember, when you put things into a smoker, you're technically drying it out to make jerky.
Yeah.
And there's that balance between jerky and food, or food and jerky. Because if you go
Jerky
too
is
far,
food.
so if you go too far on beef rib, if you overcook
That's
it,
food.
then you get chopped beef, right? It falls apart so bad, you get chopped beef. You go a little bit further, you burn it and dry it out and make jerky.
This rib has been really fatty. I mean, you can look over, but I'm trying to pull some of the meat off because we're sharing with you, with Quinn. Really fatty, but that's to be expected too. Now that piece definitely looks like it's got some really amazing meat on it. I mean, wow.
So you got a lot of fat off yours.
I got a lot of fat.
It is a high concentration stuff, but it's a big piece of meat. You can handle it. But you're right. I think that's why they do that. And sometimes they might do it on purpose so you drink more beer. Look at Lindsay. Look at all the beer she's got for concentration. I'm just messing with you. Wait. That's my wife, guys.
you want some?
Gotta remember, we're going to crates too.
No, I'm actually going to get one to go. I'm taking one of those back to Colorado.
Look at you showing off your money. Look at you like, oh, everybody at the airport. And I think you should.
And I might even get back to Colorado. I mean, I'm so wealthy, the dog might love me.
Yeah, I would.
Did you try the beef?
On like,
He did jump. And I got it on camera. We got it on
it's like, so this one rib was 2 pounds after it was cooked. When I had my flying bee bar ranch dino bones, I think it was 8 pounds. I think there was 5 bones. That was before it was cooked. It's like a little under 1.5 pounds.
Gristle and fat. Yeah, you gotta eat that too. And the guy's like, bon appetit. He's like, if he eats a couple desserts, we throw some shirts and minis.
For the kids, yeah.
And he walks out like shit. He ate all the gristle and he ate all the desserts and everything. That's what I feel right now with you, with all this fat. Like, that's on camera too.
That's your response. I didn't even see you coming like that. Happened so fast.
I hate you. God, I really do sometimes. I'm done. I don't want to take it back. Right now, I'm just not happy because it's on camera forever and ever.
So this is definitely a difference. The lighter, the grass-fed, grass-finished, like I for sure almost ate a full bone of that, and I was still going. This, it's like
Too
that
rich.
heavier. It's
so
rich.
you remember we talked about the steaks too. Remember the grass-fed? Like they like the seasoning, but it was mild. It wasn't as fat, but it had more fat distribution, but it just seemed to not be as rich. Yeah. So yeah, that's a good point too.
I'm pretty sure if I forced myself, I could eat the rest of this.
And the fat and gristle.
Yeah, but I would be sick, and I would not be able to eat at Kreitz.
Yeah, don't do it then. We're gonna eat at Kreitz.
But that's a good point. Just like,
But that's a good point. You get what you pay for when it comes to beef. And not that this is poor quality, but when you're serving for the masses in the restaurants, I mean, they're not going to, if they do grass-fed, only Cody can buy these ribs. Yeah, because he's rich.
like
and,
this
he
$60
wants his money
But I
back.
rib
can't
would have
even get
been
it for myself. I just have to get it for
$200.
Quinn.
That's right, for Quinn. She might even let you eat the bone. Right there. That's about $30 worth of trimmings.
Dude, there's like, that is just fat. Huh?
Okay, so we need to go back and look at the spits and go talk to them. And next, what do you think? Get that knocked out?
That'd be good. Let me
All
go
Wash up?
wash up and get some water.
So I always tell people, they go, oh, I went to Austin, Dallas, I saw Terry Black's. I go, no, that's not the original. The Black's is in Lockhart, Texas.
Well, the original is here in Lockhart. We have four locations. It's the one here in Lockhart, which
Yep.
is the original.
Yep.
We just celebrated our 91st anniversary.
Okay.
Black's Barbecue is the oldest barbecue restaurant in Texas. It's been originally owned by the same family.
Okay.
There's been a few other ones that have been around a little bit longer, but they've changed hands through the years.
Got it.
So this has been in my family for going on 91 years now.
Wow.
So we're really blessed. So we have here in Lockhart, We have one in San Marcos, we have one in Austin, and then we just opened one a few years ago in New Braunfels.
Okay.
So we have 4. So.
And we're looking for the original Black's Barbecue brand. That's what we're looking for, correct? When you go to those places.
Correct, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you do? I mean, what's your hobby? Do you just sit and count money? I mean, and I laugh and say that because the reason I say it is because things don't change. I mean, you guys are using the same pits. You're using beef. You're using the seasoning.
We live by the motto: "Don't fix it if it's not broken."
And it's not broken.
So if it's somebody, if Mr. Black Senior, has done it since the 1930s and that, we're not going to change it.
Yeah.
Something like that. So, talking about our meats a little bit, that everything is seasoned with salt and pepper only.
Yep.
We do sell a rub that we had made or whatever, but we don't use that. We sell it. It's a good rub in that.
Yep.
Everything is salt and pepper only. So a lot of people, they say, "Hey, does it have this? Does it have that? I'm allergic to that." You're good. It's got salt and pepper on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Do you ever get any young bucks in here? Some young guns that are ambitious and think, I want to try this. Not here. That's not the place where.
Oh yeah, no, right. No.
This is what we make, and this is what
Yeah.
we perfected.
Everybody has their favorite. I love my pork ribs smothered in mustard. I love this
Yeah.
rubbed on it. Stuff
Yeah.
like that. We've just always found salt and peppers down there.
That's awesome.
Sometimes when there's, the size of the briskets can come in different because of the size of the cattle. There's nothing you can do about that.
Right.
You just have to adapt to it and that, something like that. Where we get our cows from, or where we get our beef from, is certified Angus beef.
Okay.
That's top of the line. That's A grade. Okay?
Yep.
So, are you going to pay more for that? Yes, but you get what you pay for. We always want to do top quality.
Yep.
That's what we're known for, and that's what we've always done.
So Chad, tell us, what would you say to someone who's just coming out into the barbecue? Yeah, they get an easy bake Traeger, and they plug it in. They use their Wi-Fi, and they plug it in. And there's nothing wrong with that because they're learning. And I think people start with that, and then they go to like maybe a green egg, and then they go to an offset. But would you tell someone to start off with an offset, or start that progression with an easy bake, green egg, and then
We
offset?
always use an offset.
Yep.
And I can show you back there.
Oh, we're going to see it?
how to
Yeah.
do it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, it's pretty much trial and error. It's going to take some time to learn. Some people pick it up faster than others. And that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Cooking good barbecue. I mean, it's a science. And you
Yeah.
just got to it's just trial and error.
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out.
I have an offset, and I was telling these gentlemen here, telling Chad and Cody earlier when we were eating your brisket, like, you're drying out that meat, and it's a perfect balance before you go too far, because it's like making jerky. If you go too far, you'll make it fall apart, and then jerky after that.
What we call low and slow. Okay?
Yep.
All of our briskets are cooked at about 275, 250 to 275, 8-10 hours, something like that.
Yep.
So you want to do it low and slow. It's not like fried chicken. You can't just flash fry it and that. Something
Yeah.
like that.
You guys are the best in beef ribs. I mean, it's my opinion. I mean, I know that's what you guys are known for.
Oh, that beef rib is
But at the same
unparalleled. We've
time,
never
I
found-
sit
yeah.
there and go, you never got to spread your wings and screw anything up. You just always had number one. Or have you screwed some things up? And
Oh no, it's like I said, good barbecue is trial and error. We've definitely done our share of mistakes and that, learning how to cook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, you gotta learn. Take a look
Yeah,
at
let's
some of that.
let's do that. Yeah.
These right here, these are our warming pits. Okay.
Okay.
Basically, the only purpose of these is to keep all the food warm when we serve you. So we've got all of our meats up here to
Okay.
keep everything warm.
Okay.
The counterweights in the back right there. People ask me what those are. Don't have any idea. Okay? My uncle, the owner right now, he told me those are the heads of our competitors.
nice.
Get a shot of that. That's awesome. That's funny. All right.
You mentioned the cutting blocks in there.
Yeah.
Cutting blocks right here, they're anywhere between 50 to 60 years old. They're all solid one piece of wood. If you'll notice the tongue and groove right here, there's no screws, there's no, nails, anything like that.
Wow.
You mentioned the wave in the block. Yeah, that's just from the years of cutting the meat and that,
Very nice.
stuff like
It's
that.
so cool.
That is pretty cool. Yeah.
Y'all step on that.
Yeah, sir. Thank you.
90-year-old restaurant uses a 90-year-old kitchen, okay? If you want to look over your shoulder, there's the kitchen for the restaurant,
Wow.
okay?
Look at that.
Everything's
Wow.
done out of here, so all the ladies, everybody, they've got a system. I've got a lot of respect for them.
So you saying Cody and I can't work back there because we're too big? we couldn't fit.
All right, back here is kind of where the magic happens in that, okay? These are our main pits. We were talking about offset.
Yep.
Here's a firebox right there.
Oh, nice.
The purpose of that firebox is to create heat for these warming pits.
Got it.
That's how
Oh, it
far off
moves
we
it all
set.
the way over.
Exactly.
Yep.
It goes all the way up. You don't want to put the fire directly under the meat because obviously you're going to continue to cook it.
Right.
You're going to end up with the jerky you were talking about.
Yep.
Something like that.
Nice.
Dry it out and stuff like that.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, this is the big pits?
Yeah.
This is the main pit?
Yeah, these are our big pits right here.
Was he born and raised in Lockhart, Texas? Edgar, right?
Yes, Edgar, correct.
Edgar, yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe he was.
So he went to the war, came back, he wanted to build these pits.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. But look how well seasoned
You'll
it
see
is.
the camp, right? Oh yeah.
Look how well seasoned that is.
The millions of pounds of meat that have been cooked on here.
Yeah.
That's another thing as far as your taste of your barbecue, how well seasoned your grill is.
Yep.
You know, so your pit, something like that. Down here, second firebox and that. Obviously, you probably know what that heat's for.
Yep.
Heat is to heat those pits right there.
Right there.
Right. So,
Look
and
at
like
that.
I say, we've got some brisket on in that. A little bit low. He'll throw some wood on here in a little bit. We want to be at about 250 to 275 right there, low and slow.
Wow. And there you go. Yeah. But this is beautiful though. But I like the old quintessential all brick. This brick's been here for over 100 years, that firebox. How often do you clean out and does that thing stay lit 24/7?
Well, it's pretty much going 24/7. We are closed only 2 days a year. That's Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day.
Got it.
Okay?
And that's the day it shuts off then?
Yep.
Really? So that fire's been
Day-
running?
Day after Christmas, January 2nd, takes a little bit longer for it to go because it's sat there.
So simple math, 90 years, 2 days a year, 180 times that fire's been out since the last 190 years. I mean, 90 years. 180 times, guys. This fire has been going only out 180 times. That's it. In 90 years. That's amazing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Simple math, but yeah. So we did not try the beans, but I guarantee
Now
we're
I
going to
feel
try
like
them.
an idiot.
Now we're going to try the beans. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll give you a sample of those definitely when you leave. So.
Oh, he's going to buy another beef rib when he leaves.
Yeah.
Take it back to Colorado.
Yeah, last time we were here, we just came through and ate. We were on the run. The kids were having a meltdown. We just came through real quick, ate, and left. And I took stuff back to Colorado. And I went, okay, now we got to go back and tell them how great their food is.
Our wood I use, that's another. The wood we use is another big thing. That's post oak.
Post
That's
oak,
the kind of
yep.
wood we use here in Texas. That's a native wood to Texas. You hear a lot of people. I use hickory. I use pecan, stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. Everybody's got their favorite. Like I say, it's one of the things since the 30s that we've used. Don't fix it if it's not broken.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah.
One thing I told people when I first started smoking, like, what do you use for wood or for pellets or this? It doesn't really matter.
It does.
It matters.
Yeah.
I'm finding that out as life goes on.
Different wood burns at a different temperature. Different
Yep.
wood is going to make your meat have a different taste to it. Stuff like that.
And even the density of the wood too.
Correct.
Yeah.
No, correct.
Yep.
You always want wood that has a lot of bark on it. The bark is where the bark of the brisket comes from.
Yep.
Okay, that helps it. With the
Oh,
bark on it.
It gets all that smoke. Yep.
That's
Builds that
awesome.
smoke. Yep.
The amount of wood we use, we have it in the back. We use it on a rotation. We bring in wood almost weekly, if not every other week, by the trailer load and that. Okay, this wood right here has sat out and aged for about 6 months outside. We're on a rotation. Something comes tomorrow morning, we won't even touch that for months. So we just rotate around. We let it rotate.
That's
You
cool.
don't
Nice.
want it dry. You don't want it wet, or you don't want a fresh wood, a wet wood.
Is there anything else you want to show us about your restaurant, your wood pile, or anything else? Or we really
Not
summed it
really.
all up.
I mean, that's
Okay.
pretty much it. I mean,
Okay.
we've got
This is the
ins and
operation.
outs,
This is awesome.
Well-
everything. We can go back this way.
All right, we're gonna get out of your way because I know you're right in the lunchtime and the peak of it. Yep. Well, oh, thank you. That was nice. Thank you very much, Chad. Thank you very much for your time and thank you for hospitality.
Thank y'all for coming in.
And thanks for the smiles and great food.
Sure, appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
This is the mountaintop. This is the pinnacle. I have seen the top of the mountain, and it is wonderful. It is delicious.
This, I have to, if all the barbecue places have been, this is the best barbecue I've ever been in my life. It really is.
For real.